Hello, Amalgamites. I'm back, kinda. It's been about a year and a half since I've actually posted anything on this channel, and I'm sorry. Life got the better of me. I've been doing mostly just streams now, with occasional YouTube content on the side, but my One Piece content has kind of died out, and not for lack of trying. I kind of ran out of devil fruits, and there weren't a whole lot of other things I wanted to talk about because all my theories kind of got out, until we got one more thing. The mural from a couple weeks ago. I've been really ruminating on it, and I wanted to talk about it, but this is kind of a different way of talking about it because it just was kind of spur of the moment on stream the other day. One of my viewers started talking about it. He mentioned Luffy, and we started talking about what happened recently in the manga. And I just wanted to share with you all my thoughts on the gods, the four gods that we know of, who they might be, why they might be them, and kind of where I think that's going to lead. Because there's a couple things in here I haven't really heard any other One Piece YouTuber talk about. So without further ado, here's the theory. Okay, so the D effectively is not, it's not short for anything. It's not short for anything. The D is actually a symbol of the Half Moon. And so Luffy and all the Ds are a member of the Half Moon Clan. And apparently, the Half Moon Clan are a bunch of dreamers who can make their dreams reality. Which is actually what an old Reddit theory said years back, was like, the D is actually just a half moon. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. So we get a huge mural. So we get a huge mural, and apparently the world has already flooded twice. The world of One Piece is flooded twice already. The first world. Within the earth there was fire. Mankind succumbed to greed and touched the forbidden sun. The enslaved prayed, and the sun god appeared. The earth god raged, and with its serpent of hellfire shrouded the world in death and darkness, and they will never meet. The second world. Within the void there was breath. The forest god tamed demons, and the sun spread the fires of war. Those of the half moon dreamed. Those of the moon dreamed. Man killed the sun and became God, and the sea gods stormed, and they will never meet. The third world, which has not happened yet. The first world happened, the second world happened. The third world is the one that we're happening now. Within the chaos, there was emptiness. The inconvenient remnants recall the promised day and hear the voice of the half moon. The sun god dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun returns and brings a new morning, and they will surely meet. So, oh yeah, no, like we're like the whole mural, it shows, the whole mural shows, like on the right side, it looks like factories, and there's people bringing up something through a conveyor belt up to what appears to be Imu on a ship. But if you turn the picture of Imu sideways, it looks like an elephant, like Zoe. And there's a flying boat that was shooting lightning bolts. There's a moon. There's some weird big serpent that's shooting fire against a dragon that's shooting fire. There's a big old tree, and then it moves on to the third world, where you've got what appears to be Luffy, what appears to be a horned giant, a normal giant, the minks, the mer people, the merfolk, the samurai, this looks like the Fishman pirates, a whale, the Lunarians, what looks like Yamato. I think it's Yamato. And then they're fighting some kind of demon holding a sun with a boat of 5 people on it. There are 5 people on this extra boat. They're all fighting. There's rain. There's fires underneath. It's the Straw Hat. There's a fleet of ships at the bottom. It's crazy. Right, it's definitely compared to Mayan mythology here. So it looks like the first sun god kind of just freed the slaves. The second one, man killed the sun and became god, and the sea god stormed, and they will never meet. So it looks like the sun god brought the war the second time. The third one is the one that saves. Because one's obviously Luffy. One of the characters is obviously Luffy. One of them is like a robot, like Emmett, kinda. So like one's obviously Luffy because he's got a stretchy arm with a sword and a shield and like the weird white hair. But if you look at the people on the conveyor belt, there's 19 people. Just like the 19 people who are the 19 swords at the throne. So yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't think it's multiple worlds. I think it's just the world has ended twice already. Yeah, no, I think we all think Dragon has another god fruit. Every YouTuber and every, well, I mean, I guess, would I be considered a One Piece YouTuber? Probably not. I've got a channel, but I don't really use it anymore. Everybody thinks that Luffy's obviously got the sun god fruit. Imu might not have the sea. Imu might be the sea god or the earth god fruit. I think, or Dragon has the sea god fruit, and Imu has the earth god fruit. Or there might be like a sky god or a rain god or something. Because we've got a forest, we got a sun and earth, a forest, and a sea. We got 4 gods. We got sun, earth, forest, and sea gods. So Luffy's the sun god, obviously. We've got an earth, a forest, and a sea that we have unaccounted for right now. Imu's one of them. So Imu's either, I'm thinking Imu's the sea god. That'd be really easy. So it'd be a twist if he wasn't. Because if man killed the sun and became god and the sea god stormed, what if Dragon is supposed to be that and it's like he's raging because the sun was killed? So a sea god could be, because the sea also conjures up storms, which leaves the forest and the earth god. Imu might be the earth god, because the earth god raged and with its serpent of hellfire shrouded the world in death and darkness. And Imu's obviously the final bad guy, aside from maybe Blackbeard, unless Blackbeard's Yami Yami no Mi, his dark fruit, is actually the earth god fruit, and Imu is the forest god. So Blackbeard might have the earth god fruit, and the earth god is actually the darkness fruit. It could be that. Imu might be the earth god and has been more hinted. The forest fruit is a Zoan though. Like, he's not an animal, because we know it. Like, I doubt Oda's gonna make. I really don't think Oda's gonna make what's his face, Green Bull, like more important than he is. Like, I don't think he's gonna become like one of the god fruits. I doubt that. But I could definitely see Imu actually being the earth. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think either that. I think Blackbeard already has a god fruit. I think Blackbeard's the earth. So I think it's Imu's the forest god, because he tamed the demons. Imu tamed the demons. The demons are the Gorosei. So Imu's the forest god. The the dark fruit, is the earth god, because he had a serpent of hellfire and shrouded the world in death and darkness. We haven't seen a serpent yet. That's the one thing we haven't seen here, that we don't know anything about, is this weird serpent they're talking about. We don't know anything about a serpent, unless that's the red line. Unless the red line is the serpent. The sea god is probably Dragon. Dragon probably has the sea god fruit. Yeah, but I think Blackbeard has the earth god fruit. I think the earth god fruit is actually the dark fruit. Because why the fuck would he want it? Like, he knows the dark. Like, the fact remains is that Blackbeard knows something about the dark fruit that we don't know. Because why would he go through all that? Like, he knew. He's like, I wanted that fruit specifically. Why did he want that? And why did he want? And I assume he only wanted the Quake fruit because it's the strongest paramecia, because it just kind of destroys the world. So, like, I think that's why. I think he actually is the Earth God, because earthquakes, and he needs, like, I think the Earth God might be split between 3 fruits. It might be you need the dark, the quake, and maybe a Zoan fruit, maybe like a Jormungandr fruit, like a snake fruit model Jormungandr. You might need all 3 of them, or like World Serpent. You might need all 3 of those to become the Earth God. Imu's the Forest God. Reading this now, the Forest God tamed demons. Imu's the Forest God. And then Dragon probably has a Sea God fruit. He has like the Storm fruit. or the human model storm god or sea god. I think that's what he has. The red line being a Jormungandr type figure, and it actually is alive. I could see that. That the red line actually is Jormungandr. I could see that. But that's my prediction is Blackbeard's the Earth God, because he's going to have 3 fruits, and he needs all 3 fruits to be the Earth God. Imu's the Forest God. Luffy's obviously the Sun God, because we know that. And then Dragon is the Sea God. I think that's what we're going to go with. I think that's how that's going to end. Let's continue the game, though. Sorry.
No.